out as maybe the little bit of pressure on the broader markets. The mid-cap index down around 0.2%, and the small-cap index also, which is in the red at this point in time. Overall, let's see, a lot of earnings to watch out for, a lot of news to deal with.
A lot of earnings, so let's go straight to the earnings itself. We had United Breweries. The stock is 4% off its highs after reporting a mixed set of first quarter numbers. Revenue and premium volumes came in above estimates. In fact, I caught up with Vivek Gupta, who's the managing director and CEO of the company, and asked them about the quarter gone by, more importantly, how they see growth going ahead. Listen in.
We are very excited about the 11% volume growth and 16% net sales growth. Our growth is very broad-based. Our premium business grew 46%. I think, the Telangana we did grow shares in Telangana, and we did have double-digit volume growth. But as I mentioned, the growth is quite broad-based. On premium business, we continue to grow high 30%, because last quarter we grew 26%. Last fiscal year we grew 34%. Quarter is 46%. Our plan is to continue this momentum, because we are making fundamental interventions which really drive the category growth. On the overall volume growth, actually it is the tale of two halves. One is, there are states which are declining double digit on category, and there are states which are growing higher than double digit on the category. So I think whether this volume momentum sustains, it really depends on how much recovery happens in states like Karnataka, West Bengal, Odisha. And that it all depends on how much policy interventions we are able to work with the government. West Bengal, for example, was really rocking on the category, and last few quarters have been tough for the category because of the duty increases. Karnataka has been few frequent duty increases, and the category is down double digit. We have to really see where the new interventions stabilize. So I think the going forward outlook, in my view, is quite mixed on the volumes. It really depends on the interventions which state governments are able to make the beer more affordable.
Got that. So mixed on overall volumes, but 30% on premium continues. The last time we spoke, premium was high single digit in your overall contribution, with an aspiration for you to go to 20%. Where does that number stand at right now, and what's your aspiration for the end of this year?
See, we continue to make progress on the premium business. Like, our shares on premium are 20%. It is still 10% of our business. But, it is growing. The salience of premium is growing every quarter. We have a lot more to do on premium. We now have 20 share on the premium business. And this growth momentum will continue.
Okay, so 20% is the share on revenue of premium and 10% is the volume share, right?
Yeah, no, what I mean is that 10% is actually our revenue share.
Got it.
And we are 20% of the premium market.
Okay, you're 20% of the premium market and 10% of revenue share.
Yeah.
What about margins? Because Telangana has taken a price hike, but you said Karnataka frequent duty increases, and you've not, chosen to pass them on to consumers as well. You've taken a hit on your margins. Then you have premium products that's margin positive, but at the same time, that's immediate margin negative because you have to introduce newer bottles into the system as well. So look at all of this. Where should one look at your margins by the end of this year?
See, I think first thing is, I'm not too worried about quarter-on-quarter progress on the margins, because our strategy is to be the category maker and drive category growth. I think, as you would see, that double-digit volume growth and 16% net sales growth is quite impressive in a full summer season, where we grew shares in every single month on all India basis. We were very customer-centric. We had to serve customers in many states like Andhra Pradesh. We had to actually import beer from other states because we didn't have enough manufacturing capacity there. Now we are making a capital investment in Andhra Pradesh to make that happen. We also are immersing new bottles to drive premium growth. So I would say that, and then also there's a state mix issue as well in Karnataka, because Karnataka, the category is down double digit, and I think we declined almost 16 to 18% in Karnataka last quarter. So putting all of this thing together, I'm quite okay with the progress we are making on margin. I think it's a glide path. I think, as I said, sequentially, we will improve margins. We are also investing more capex. You see our capex numbers this quarter are much higher than last quarter in the similar year, in the previous year. So I think we can always do better, but I think our focus will always be on growth and sequential margin improvements.
All right, so double-digit growth not off the cards, irrespective of the volumes, right? Because even if you do high single-digit volume, irrespective of whatever states do, you still have that 4-5% coming in from price mix from this year, and also the premiumization. So that's not ruled out for sure for this year.
Absolutely, and we're also investing more in the brand building, because I'm very happy to say that Kingfisher brand is back. we actually we measure brand power, and for after many quarters, Kingfisher brand power is back at one of its peak numbers. So the investment which we are putting together on consumer awareness, on IPL, on in-store execution is working. So our focus will be to continue to strengthen this investment so that we continue to get the operating leverage once the capabilities are built up in the organization.
What are the numbers on bottle returns right now? How many did you introduce in this quarter? And what does that ratio stand at, returned versus reused?
We introduced almost 30% new bottles. In certain states, we had to do it even more because there was mismatch in the bottle supplies as well. And they were heavy rains. So I'm pretty sure you would have been understanding from other industries. This time the rains were higher than last similar period last quarter. So we had to actually introduce more new bottles because return bottle system gets impacted when there are heavy rains.
So what is your target by the end of this year, give and take all things?
We want to actually make sure that the return bottle improve to 73%. So we actually reduce the new bottle by 27% in continuation with our focus on premiumization as well.
And what about your updated market share and your target here? Because in some cases, the category is lower, but are you outpacing the category at least?
I would say this quarter, our internal estimate is we have actually grown market share with more than 300 basis points.
And
so it has been a rock at an all India level.
Yeah, but this is across premium and popular. Could you give us that breakup?
Yeah, on premium, I don't have the numbers offhand, but we have grown shares on both premium and popular, what you call it as mainstream. Our premium share growth, because it's a small contribution to the business and to the category, is almost around 400 to 500 basis point of share growth, and mainstream would be 200 basis point of share growth. But I can give you the exact numbers later on.
All right. Final question before we let you go. What about Amstel Grand and the other products? How many Visi coolers have you added during this quarter? Where does that target by the end of this year lie? And the new launches, how have they been doing versus your expectations?
I must tell you, we are extremely proud of our execution on Visi coolers. We have actually tripled the number of Visi coolers which were there in the market in the last 12 months. In fact, in this first half of this year, we have put more Visi cooler than what we did in the last full year. So most stores are having cold beer, which is helping the category growth. Amstel Grande, we have just launching in Karnataka. It's already there in Maharashtra. Mumbai, West Bengal is doing extremely well. Heineken Silver is also, we are expanding Heineken Silver as well. So in all, I think we are quite excited with the innovation pipeline we have. And our focus is on excellent execution and making sure consumer try the great beer we have.
Okay, an interesting conversation there. United Breweries expecting to grow in double digit in FY26 as well. But Ekta, we do have